That's how you lose. You can't start off that way. Nigga muffin punch and shit.
A punt, bro. Nobody even close to him. He trying to run up under me like this.
Instead of just playing the hop?
The kickoff.
No, it hit him in the hands.
Oh, and it bounced off.
Bounced off.
Damn.
He muffed the kickoff.
It is that about a bitch. Yeah, that's wild, dog. Don't worry, y'all wasn't gonna win anyway, Key. Don't matter.
Nah, they got a chance to win this.
We ain't Miami.
Key done playing better.
We ain't Miami, bro. We ain't trash.
That is true. My team is playing really rather sucky.
Y'all been trash for years.
Hey, bro, we back. Been saying that for years.
For about 20.
All right, let me see something. All right, we ready.
This early morning start, I'm messing y'all up.
Yes, sir. We back. Season 4, episode 17. We got the fellas in the building for another episode.
Yeah.
Really,
What
bro.
it do? What it do?
What's up, fellas? What y'all boys up to? We down 1 today. JD down in Bama State for Alabama State homecoming against J-State. Should be a good one.
Ooh.
We're going to get the brace.
Yeah, it's going to be like everybody else.
Yeah, bro.
He'll come back, man, but it's all right.
J-State got that whip, though. I ain't gonna lie.
I don't know why they even playing up for homecoming.
And that should be insult.
Well, you know what? It's money. You need that money.
I bet Prime looking at it like, yo, they scheduled us for homecoming. That's insult.
But you know what? You need that money.
No, they gonna
bring
homecoming gonna pack anyway.
Yeah, but I think you're going to make even more money when you got Jackson State Prime coming in, flying high. Yeah. And, you know, and that's what it's about, you know. And I think that's what a lot of these schools need to get back to is, you know, every game is a big game, whether it's homecoming or not. And I think that's going to bring, and the SWAC is bringing that, you know,
right.
everybody. It's making its way.
Yeah, but you don't play the best team on home.
Man, let me tell you something. Who cares?
It matters.
But this is the thing. This could be a statement game if they get an upset.
Oh, no doubt.
They would.
But I'm looking at J-State, looking at like, bro, they scheduled us for homecoming.
Right.
That's how they look at it. That's how they look at it.
I know.
Any big school homecoming.
Yeah.
The team they play normally is a sad
trash.
team.
Yeah.
That's sad, bro.
Because it's going to be a celebration. You want to be partying by halftime.
You might go get something to drink.
Hey, you can best believe by halftime they gonna be partying. So they ain't gonna miss out on no party.
They going to be partying their misery.
Yeah, I mean, hey, it is what it is.
Yeah, it's all good. But Key, you good, bro?
Yeah, I'm good, bro.
Bryson had their homecoming last night, right?
Yeah, they had their homecoming.
How you do?
Well, they cancel on the freshman team.
Oh, okay.
A lot of teams in the area have been ducking them, bro. This is the second cancellation.
Yeah, them boys
And
got
they
that
having
whip.
a fine. Yeah, they do. They the number one freshman team in the area
Okay.
No, that's what's
for the last 2 years.
Okay.
They ain't lost a
What
game
school they go
until-
to?
Rock Creek Christian.
Right, Creek Christian. Okay.
Yeah, they ain't lost the freshman team. So Bryson had a lot of pressure on them to keep the tradition going.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, gotta keep it moving.
Facts. Dsprings, what you got, dog?
Oh man, everything's cool today, man. The cool weather's coming in.
Call you Coach Bella Springs.
Yeah, man.
Dsprings
You know,
is coaching his son.
yeah, we getting it in. You know, we had a tie last week, but you know, we play next week. Had the week off, so I gave my kids a break for the great job they did. You know, they did a great job last week. They showed me a lot of toughness. You know,
giving them a break, coach.
yeah, giving them a break. They
Give
showed a
them
lot
a
of
week off.
toughness. Yeah, they showed a lot of toughness. We was down 8. We came back in the last 2 minutes, the end of the tie. So I'm like, hey, when you got kids that, you know, willing to put it on the line and come out and play hard, and even when they down, they continue to fight and make a way for themselves. Hey, I'm with that all day.
I feel that. Yeah, we about to get into it, bro. You know, it's a busy sports month, but we're gonna start off with the NBA, bro. Draymond Green. So Draymond Green for the Golden State Warriors and Jordan Poole got into a little altercation. it's preseason, it's practice, tough situation. Draymond Green punches Jordan Poole. Key, I'm gonna start with you, bro. Our NBA guy.
Mm-hmm.
What's your thoughts on what should the Warriors do to Draymond Green? And do you think Draymond Green was out of pocket for punching Jordan Poole?
Stuff happens, bro, in practice. So stuff get heated. Should have punched a teammate? No, but it ain't the first time that people done got, the scuffling at practice on teams. Should he be suspended? No. Should he apologize and they gotta fix it in the locker room? Definitely. It looked like he sucker punched them, but lesson learned in the pool, never let a man walk up in your airspace, bro. Ever. Mm-hmm. I don't care when you should feel a threat when a mug walking close to you. They ain't learned that from countless people in the day of sports. Chris Childs and Kobe.
Yeah.
What I'm about to say, it was somebody else. I was like, who?
There's a number.
Will Smith and
back in the day with Bird and Kurt Rambis and
Bill Laimbeer. So it ain't nothing new, bro. This stuff happened when competitive get involved, bro. Shit, even when you hooping on the playground, bro. Sometimes you might want to come to blows with your boys, and you got to get past it, bro. Yeah. But I had to get my lick back some way. There ain't no way we would have to tear the gym up that day. Now the next day or 2 days later maybe, but now I got to get you back. Then we can shake on it.
Ain't no shake on that.
Nah. But you teammates, you're gonna have to move it forward.
No.
But
they gotta move one of us.
But in that minute, it ain't gonna happen. Well, it ain't gonna be Draymond. Definitely ain't gonna be Draymond. They showing you right now when they saying he ain't gonna be suspended for no games.
Oh, he ain't been suspended?
No games, they said. No, they're handling internally.
Oh yeah.
He apologized, they said, to the whole team and the organization. But he will not be suspended any more games. But Draymond's the engine of the team right now.
That shit's soft though.
So what they gonna do, bro? Shit, you had that with Kobe, and who he punched.
But you can't compare Kobe and Draymond. Period. That don't.
They like Smush Parker.
You don't. Yeah, but you don't compare Kobe and Draymond.
But Draymond is like the.
I don't care. You cannot compare.
He the heart and soul of the team.
He don't put up points like Kobe and them, but his impact, they don't win without Draymond.
But this is the thing. If you the Golden State Warriors, this has been going on with Draymond since he came over there. It's always been an issue with him doing stuff. And this is the thing. Who to say if he'd have hurt that man intentionally? Now what you got to move one of them. You got to move one of them. And I just at this point in time in your career, it's called self-control. Draymond don't have self-control. You can get mad all day. And you can argue. But dude, you gonna sucker punch the man? I mean, you that mad in practice where you sucker punch the man? Come on, bro. You gotta have control. And I know people gonna say, well, it happens. But dog, you gotta have self-control. It's always been an issue with Draymond doing stuff. I mean, yes, it happens, but dude, come on, bro. And I have an issue with the Golden State Warriors who leaked it. You know what I'm saying? When you in practice, you in practice. You know what I'm saying? If you taping stuff, but I guess, like we always say, when the world that we live in now, people gonna leak stuff to get it out there to show what's going on. So it is going to happen.
It's always recorded.
Exactly. So I just think Draymond got to have more self-control. Yeah, I understand you apologize to that man and all that, but it's always gonna be an issue between me and you.
Oh, bro.
That we can't hang out, I can't mess with you.
Oh, yeah.
There's always gonna be an issue because, dude, you sucker punch me for some BS. You know what I'm saying? And two, I just think that Jordan Poole was like, dude, you ain't gonna pump me. You might talk that trash to everybody else, but you ain't gonna pump me. But I do agree with you. You can't let nobody get in your space.
You come in my space, I'm swinging first.
Exactly. I ain't gonna let you get in my space.
I'm letting you know, bro, step back. But I ain't pushing, I'm swinging first. I'm always getting the first lick.
But from looking at the video, he didn't think Draymond was going to swing on him. No, but that's what I'm saying. I agree with what you're saying, that he didn't put himself in a position where if this dude swing, he could move and like tap him up. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So you're right. He got to protect himself.
Boy, Draymond Green down bad, dog. I get stuff like this happens in practice. Yeah. But dude, you were chilling on the side, so you felt like you had it on your mind.
Yeah.
You walked over to this man with it on your mind.
But that's when I said, if a mud is coming towards you.
But then if Poole swing first, then he's the bad guy.
So what? He's not, because as a man, I'm protecting myself. I felt threatened.
Yeah, Draymond down bad.
You walking off the sideline towards me?
Yeah.
You think you come to shake my hand?
Right.
You come.
I mean, Jordan Poole pushed him.
Yeah, but I ain't pushing. I'm swinging.
Yeah, the Draymond dog. Then it was like a golf. Like he launched into the man.
Yeah.
Well, now he could have broke the man's jaw. He could have broke his hand.
Yeah.
Like anything could have happened, though. And I think from Draymond being the leader of the team, bro, that's unacceptable, dog.
What they take
Unacceptable.
Well, this why I think Steph needs to take over too. You the leader of the team, but Draymond your boy, Jordan Poole just joined the team a couple of years, so you already know what Steph gonna be about.
Yeah, they ain't gonna.
You know what I'm saying? They're not gonna go against Draymond, and I think that's where I have the issue with this whole situation. If Steph, you the leader, you need to hand down the punch.
It ain't y'all.
You need to hand down the punch. If you're that guy on the team, you got. I don't care who it is. You got to lay the rule down. But you got to lay the rule down.
Everything ain't equal.
It doesn't matter. If Steph is the man on that team.
What are you gonna go against Draymond?
You got to. Sometimes you got to step up. Sometimes you got to check your homeboy.
No, it should be the organization.
No,
they ain't got nothing to start Steph.
It ain't on Steph to suspend.
It ain't on Steph. It's on
if
the
I'm the organization,
it's on the
they
organization.
suspended Draymond Green before.
Yeah, it's on the
Right?
organization.
For way less than this.
They suspended him for KD a bitch.
Right. So I'm saying so
that's how they value
because
they value KD.
Because it was caught on TV. It was at a game.
And
like,
it's KD.
And the pressure. They need to at least spend that boy for at least 5 to 6 games. At least
but
10
they already
games,
said.
And that's weak, bro. That is weak.
Yeah, that's not on Steph's job to do.
Yeah, that's not Steph's job, but at the same time, it's on the organization to put their foot down. We're not standing for this. And being that you're a leader of this team, you lose all respect.
Yeah.
Bro, you lose all respect.
You have to build it back up, bro.
And how do you build that back up?
Bro.
Like how?
Because he ain't that player no more.
Well,
he's
for
not
them,
that guy.
For them, it is not what he scored. It's what his leadership for that team, the toughness his bring.
Mm-hmm.
That without that team, without him on that team, they not a championship contender. He do the dirty work, bro.
He give him defense.
But he wasn't that great against Boston because everybody else showed up. Ain't nobody worried about Draymond.
But it's not him. It's not the stat sheet with him. It's the intangibles.
But I mean, nobody was scared of him in this past championship. The problem was Boston done played dumb, scared. You know what I'm saying? They didn't show up. So it wasn't about Draymond. Everybody was kind of like, where the hell Draymond at? The whole playoffs. They couldn't find him. You know what I'm saying? He had 1 or 2 good games, okay. But majority of the playoffs, it wasn't a fear about Draymond.
I don't look at Draymond for scoring.
No, I'm just saying. But I'm saying for the game period, Draymond looked like he was lost out there the whole playoffs.
Yeah, too bad. He had a couple of bad, but I'm saying they don't win a championship without Draymond.
I think they still win without Draymond because Boston. Because when your best guy Tatum doesn't show up and Brown halfway there, they still would have beat them without Draymond. They still would have beat them.
Draymond give you defense. He's their best rebounder.
He's the communicator out there.
Yeah. He got a lot of intangibles, like I say, other than scoring, and they need him now. Will they pay Draymond what he want? That's gonna be the case. Like, he got a player option for the next season. I think he declines it and try to get a bigger deal out of it.
Because what's Colin gonna be up to? What's Colin gonna be up to? Poole and
Poole is up too. They need Poole. I like Poole.
And what's Colin? The dude Wiggins. Wiggins gonna be up too.
Yeah. So it's gonna be interesting. But if I'm the organization, bro, I'm putting my foot down. But this shit is unacceptable.
Well, they already came out and said he ain't missing a game.
Weak.
They already said
weak, dog. Weak. And if I'm Jordan Poole, bro, I don't want no apology, dog. Bro, it might be like Lamar said on Twitter, bro. He's gonna be on site till I retire from the NBA. Cause I'm not dealing with that shit, dog. Like, what can you say from a man, bro, to apologize? You know you just doing that shit out of spite. You're doing it because of the pressure of people saying what they want to say about Draymond. The pressure of the organization or Steve Kerr saying, look, you need to apologize. Bro, I don't want your apology.
And then when you bucking back at your girl, she gonna be like, you ain't do that shit to Draymond.
Well, he gonna beat him, bro. You know them cats, don't let him have a bad game. You know them boys talking big money shit on the court tonight. Them boys gonna be talking big money shit on the court, dog.
Yeah, he gonna catch it this year.
Yeah, he definitely gonna catch it, dog. It's crazy, bro. Yeah. But yeah, bro, it's gonna be interesting to see their interaction on the court. Right? Do you dap him up after a good play?
You do it. He'll do it on the court. I mean, far as outside the court, me personally, nah, I can't mess with it. But on the court, you know what I'm saying. You gotta still getting a check. You still playing. So at the end of the day, on the court we cool, but off court, nah.
And I don't think Draymond would have did that to somebody that he felt would have
Respected.
went
back at him.
Yeah. He probably felt Green Poole wasn't gonna do nothing to him back, bro.
He wasn't gonna do that. He would dial him.
Yeah, none of them cats, because he knew it would be a problem. Because even Brandon Jennings was on somebody's podcast saying that Christian Thompson smacked Draymond Green in front of Drake and LeBron, and Draymond ain't do nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm saying he know what to do it to.
Yeah.
He know what to do it to.
Yeah. But it's just going to be interesting, bro. NBA season kicking off on the 18th. There's going to be a lot of good stuff. We'll probably talk about the NBA and get their, MVPs and all that stuff next week. But let's move to the NFL, man. We had the Thursday night stinker between the Broncos and the Colts. But that probably was like watching paint dry. That was one of the worst Thursday night games ever, boy. Woo, Lord have mercy. I know the ratings had to be down. But
Amazon with their money back.
Hey, bro. And Amazon putting up billies. But yeah, man, let's talk about it, bro. What's wrong with Russ? I'm gonna start with you, Dsprings.
Hackett.
You think it's Hackett?
I think it's the offense. I think
you sure?
The offensive line ain't as good. I mean, he's dealing with the same thing he's dealing with in Seattle. I just think Russ he just ain't right. You know what I'm saying? Something's going on where he's not performing to the highest level. He got good receivers. He got talent. He got talent at receiver. Running backs.
Until Williams went down there outside of one.
Yeah,
but
Gordon is the fumble. He's the tiki barber.
But that's why you shouldn't. Before Williams got hurt, it should have committed to him and not sharing 12 carries here, 12.
Yeah.
Like, dog, Melvin Gordon is just 1 or 2 plays here and there.
He's the tiki barber.
Right, but now he's the man now. But you got Murray 2 going there, but yeah, he's the guy.
Yeah, Russ is something's not right with Russ. And Sherman is really going in on him.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Sherman is really going in on Russ, and I think Russ needs to take a step back, take a breather, and get himself. I don't think Russ look comfortable in that system. I just don't think he's comfortable in that system. I think Hackett. I think me personally, for what I see, is doing a bad job when it comes to the offense, because I'm just like, dude, you just kicking field goals every game. I mean, you had a little spurt last week against the Raiders, but outside that, you kicking field goals to win games. Every game. The games you won, you kick field goals to win. You had 1 touchdown against Frisco and the rest of it was field goals. So I just think they need to do a better job figuring it out this week. I mean, they got a long week to figure it out, so they need to figure it out. And as far as the game goes, it's sad, bro. It's sad. These Thursday nights, they got to do better.
It's so short week. You expect some type of sloppiness. Cats just coming off a Sunday night game. It's tough, right? But no excuse. Everybody has to play a Thursday night. You still got to perform. Russ just missing wide open people.
Yeah, something going on with
him. Bro, that one pass to Judy, bro. Judy had that ball in that post, dog. Just throw it to the pylon. You have him. He walking in still. Dog, he threw the ball behind him, bro. Almost got an interception.
And you done gave him an extension of all this money, and he looking like this. Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day,
he buys remorse.
Coming into the season, they felt like that AFC West was gonna be the premier conference.
Boy, that shit looking shitty now.
But now, I mean,
Raiders suck.
Broncos suck. The Chiefs and Herbert looked bad like 2 weeks ago. Yeah. But now it look like they back on track. But I'm like, they thought it was gonna be the premier conference. I mean, division. But I mean, it's bad right now. Yeah. And Indy, man, listen, Matt Ryan, bro,
they should have kept
bro. I mean, Matt Ryan just looked like, man, listen, he needs to retire. He needs to tell them people, look, I'm done. Listen, you got
to come back for week 5.
Don't come back, bro. You look bad. I mean, he looks like man, listen. I'll make a prediction. Hackett gets fired at the end of the year, and Frank Reich might be behind him. I think both of them. If it continues to look like this the rest of the season, I think both of them will get fired.
I'll keep Frank Reich. You gotta get him a quarterback. They got all the pieces except for no quarterback. Key, what you got?
Yeah, bro. This game was definitely one of the hard to watch as a fan, man. So I'm wondering if they're gonna come out, man. Russ hurt, either he hurt, or either he done lost the confidence. But this game, I can't put it on the coach. I gotta put all the blame on Russ for this game, man. He lost this game. I do blame the coach from that. All you had to do was had to run the football when you was up, and you put it in Russ' hand, and he threw an interception. But other than that, man, like Ray said, he missed some wide open throws.
Wide open.
Even that last play, it popped on the screen for me. I was like, man, he's wide
That
open.
one that slant.
He didn't
He didn't even look.
and a veteran or even a rookie quarterback gonna see this should be your first read.
Mm-hmm.
How they stacked up over there on the left side. Why are you even looking left for your first read?
Yeah.
They ran a great rub play. And Russ hit that pass, man. The dude walks in the end zone.
He could have shot put that bitch.
Yeah,
on.
he walks in there, bro. So, I definitely, Russ, as a man, I like that he took it. He took it on the chin. He said he got to play better. He blamed it. He took it all, saying, I was bad, bro. And they paying you $40 million, bro, a year.
Big money.
So he said, he's not going to let this break him. He going to bounce back. He been doubted pretty much his whole career. So Russ got to play better, bro. And it was horrible when the fans started leaving at overtime, bro. Mm-hmm. Like when they went in overtime, they didn't even stay to watch the overtime, bro. They was leaving, bro. Like, well, man, I'm gonna beat traffic.
Because they feel like they should be better than what they are.
Yeah.
They 2-2, bro.
Yeah, so.
They are 2-3. You lost to the Colts. You know what I'm saying? You lost to the Colts. That like you said, Russ got to do. I get you come out and take it on the chin that you got to do better, but bro, it's 4 games in.
Yeah.
It's you 4 games in, and you has not performed to the money that they give you. And guess what? I'm not mad at you for I'm not mad at you for getting your money. But at least do something, bro.
Yeah,
you do something.
Bro. And like Russ is used to playing with bad O-lines. And it's not like Denver O-line is that horrible. But he's just missing the reads that he normally would. Russ got one of the best deep balls in the business. And for him to just blatantly miss, something's just not right. Right? Something's just not right. And then when he threw the intercept on the goal line, yeah, you trust your quarterback to make the right play. Right? You don't expect him to throw interceptions, even though I know I should run the ball. I'm going to put the ball in my $40 million quarterback hands to make the right decision. And like you said, Key, I don't know what he was thinking, why look left when you had one-on-one on the right side. Mm-hmm. Easy, like an easy slant. You know the slant is open. That's on the goal line, dog.
Wide open.
So, it was hard to watch, bro. Now, if I'm not Broncos, it might be buyer's remorse. Seattle might. I bet Pete Carroll looking like, boy, I told y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Like everybody was talking about when
he looking like
Russ was in Seattle. Oh, it's Pete Carroll. Oh, it's the offense. Oh, it's this. It's time to start looking Russ in the face.
Well, I think too, we need to see whether is it the offense that Russ is in that he's still trying to figure out, or it's just him. You see what I'm saying? But after a year, you struggle. I mean, you're going into a lot of times. We have a lot of quarterbacks who struggle in a new offense. Shit, Brady did it.
But I'm sure Hackett has designed the offense to fit what Russ does well. And I'm sure he probably like, yeah, I don't like this play. I like this play. Yeah, in Seattle we ran it this way. Can we tweak it a little bit? I'm sure he has input.
But you did make a good point earlier. They're not giving Russ the deep ball. So now they're forcing Russ to have to sit there and take what's given to him. Mm-hmm. I think that's what it is now, that he's not getting that deep ball threat. He's not getting the ball down the field. So now Russ got to sit there and figure it out. And I think in a new offense, it takes a little bit longer to figure out like who you trust, who you get the ball to. But like Keith said, to his point, dude, you ain't even look to the right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't even look at the one-on-one coverage. So that's where I think it's a work in progress.
So what you think wrong with the Colts?
I just think the play calling, like you said, why would you throw the ball? I know you paying this man $40 million, but why would you throw the ball when you all got to do is run the ball? Game over. You see what I'm saying? Even when in Seattle, you put the ball in his hand. So you took the ball out of his hand in Seattle, and then you put the ball in his hand and when you played Indy, like you know what I'm saying? You see the confusing approaches. So I just think they need to do a better job in play calling. I think they need to do a better job in decision making on certain times of the game. That's what I think.
What you think the Colts need to do? Okay.
Well, Brian, Matt Ryan, the offensive line got to get better. They winning, you know what I'm saying, until they get it right. You know, they playing bad, but they 2-2. So they got a chance to win the division. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So still early in the season.
Like 2-3, right? They play 2-3.
You know, the running back got to get healthy. They got to start opening the lanes for him to get back to who he is.
Fantasy boy. I know people hot with that boy. Number one pick, then down to 10. Woo.
So they done had a big win on the season. So you're looking at it like from a standpoint, we ain't playing well, but we tied for the division.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? We just got to get healthy as the running back. Matt Ryan feel like, first year in the system will get better as time go. So as a Colts fan, you like, it don't look good, but hey, I'd rather win ugly than lose.
Yeah, they got to get him a quarterback ASAP. Like, I don't know why they even traded for Matt Ryan. He looked bad last couple of years.
Well, he was an upgrade from Winston.
Is he?
Yes.
Nah, because
Winston was playing bad last year.
Winston had 30 touchdowns, 7 picks. That's not bad.
Well, look what he looking, but he didn't make the playoffs. And look
that's what they got him.
That's why they traded him. The last
him.
couple games, he stunk it up.
The last game.
Jim Irsay was like, boy, get up out of here.
But you didn't get no better, though.
Yeah, I didn't like
You didn't get no better. You didn't get no better because, Matt Ryan got, 12 fumbles? 12 fumbles this season already?
Yeah, he bad.
He got 12 fumbles. And he lost, 9, 10 of them? So, I mean, dude, you didn't get an upgrade.
Nah, it wasn't an upgrade.
You didn't get an upgrade. You basically got the same. Basically, you got worse.
At least Winston's mobile.
He was 30-7 last year.
Yeah, at least he's mobile. Matt Ryan like a cement.
Man, Matt Ryan is a den headlights right now. and I'm just thinking, he's one fumble away that dog, you got to put him on the bench.
Shit, but they ain't got nothing behind him.
But you ain't got nothing behind him. And I blame the coach for that.
They ain't got nothing behind him.
You ain't got nothing behind him. You got rid of Brissett. You got rid of and nothing else out there.
Yeah.
And then you go get Matt Ryan. You could then you didn't even draft nobody in the draft.
Yeah.
You didn't draft a quarterback. So I'm like, that's on them. Mm-hmm. Whoever in that hiring department and that scouting department is doing a bad job right now.
Yeah. All right, let's see. Do Hackett for the Broncos, the head coach, do he make it past his first season? If they continue to struggle?
Nope.
Think he gone? If
yep.
they struggle?
Yep.
Yeah, I think he gone.
Yeah, if they don't make the playoffs and under 500, yeah, he's gone, bro. And he was on the really they hired him to try to get Aaron Rodgers there for real. Yeah. So, but yeah, Denver got everything.
They got
pretty much.
They got young talent.
Yeah. So
receivers are nice.
But yeah, so I can see him gone.
Yeah, I think he's going to. All right, let's move to our Saints, man. We're not doing too well. Not doing too well. Andy Dalton is now the starter for the last 2 weeks, last week and this week. James is out with the fractured back. Should the Saints continue to ride with Andy Dalton and bench Winston? I'm going to start with the other Saints fan on the show, our man Key.
Yeah, I think they should keep him on the bench till he get healthy, man. Clearly he's not himself. Back injuries, ankle injuries. You want to play with someone who gives you the best opportunity to win. Mm-hmm. And our losses hadn't been all on Jameis. It's been on a special team, offense. We the second most penalty teams in the league. Yeah. Turnovers, I think we the second worst in turnover. So definitely, I would keep him on the bench till he get healthy down the line. So and see what happens, bro. Because right now, he just wasn't healthy, and after Atlanta, he just ain't looked like the same quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think James. They need to sit James, let Andy Dalton play it out. I mean, he's an experienced quarterback. He looked terrible with Dallas, last year. But I think Dalton, he'll give you experience, and then I think confidence. That I think he has to have confidence in himself that hey, I don't have to win the game. I just got to do enough to get these guys in the right place, in the right area, and just make plays. Yeah. You need Alvin Kamara healthy because he's banged up. Man, y'all have a lot, and y'all been having a lot of injuries that's really set y'all back. The defense, they still doing what they do, but they need to play a little bit better as well. And I think that's hurting. That's disappointing because y'all were top 5 defense in the league for the past couple of years, and y'all been, stepping up to the challenge. So I think Jameis needs to get healthy. I think Andy Dalton is a good person to have in right now. I think he don't have to win the game, but he needs to put the ball in places where y'all receivers can make plays, running backs can make plays. And I think that's where coaching has to come in and say, hey, we need to step up what we're doing to get these guys in a better position to win games.
Yeah, I don't see Jameis getting the job back. I think if Andy can get on a nice little roll and winning some games, it's just with Jameis, bro. It's like he for whatever reason, he's not really seeing the field properly. Like he's holding the ball a little bit too long. He's not getting the ball out of his hands. And I think with Jameis, bro, we get deep ball happy, right? Just because you can throw it deep doesn't mean you always need to throw it deep, right? A big play in the NFL now, yeah, you want to go get the 50, 60-yard bomb, But you can go 20, 30, 40 yards on the pass, but that's a big play. And I think Andy last week, he showed that he can get the ball out of his hands, got the Saints on drives. But for me, I think it's bigger than Jameis. Pete Carmichael, you're on the clock. For decades, you've hid behind Sean Payton with the play calling. Your play calling sucks. No creativity. For whatever reason, the last couple of seasons, bro, we have not gotten Kamara involved in the passing game. I know he's frustrated, right? Normally he was getting 80, 70, 80, 90 balls a game. He probably won't even get 50. Like, you got to put your playmakers in space with the ball in their hands, bro. And for whatever reason, plus he's not healthy. I don't know why we're using him so much, running up between the tackles a lot. Get him on the edge. Get him in space. You know, that's when Kamara is at his best. But if I'm the Saints, bro, Jameis might not get this job back.
I think a mistake y'all made was getting rid of Latavius Murray. I would have traded him.
Well, so
I would have traded
Saints
him.
offered him a spot on the 53, but he turned it down for more playing time for Broncos and more money.
But I would have gave him more money and got rid of Ingram and sent Ingram out and then kept.
It's easier said than done.
That's what I would. That's what I would have did because I'm like Ingram done, man. Ingram had his best years done past him, and I just think if you'd have kept Latavius Murray, now you have a bigger back to run between the tackles and he's going to come and play every game. The thing with Latavius Murray, he know his role. Mm-hmm. He know you never hear him outside of what we know. Yeah. You don't never hear him complain. You know what I'm saying? Hear him complain or anything like that. He always been outside a couple of times. He always been the second back anyway. Yeah. So I just really think that it was a bad. I would have got rid of Ingram. Latavius Murray got the most upside for y'all in the situation that y'all in now. Yeah, he got the most
Ingram
upside.
Was fumbling, bro.
And that's what I'm saying. It's like Ingram, I mean, his best days done passed him. So I just think y'all made a mistake in doing that. But now, Ingram, like you say, he got to shit to get off the pot.
Yeah, he got to step up. Kamara playing this week, but, I mean, bro, them ribs, bro, you just never know.
Yeah.
You just never know what's going on. But Saints are not looking good, bro. We got Seattle this week. I think we win. But, bro, it ain't.
If you don't win, the season over. Tell you that.
Well, the division is still within reach. Like you said.
Nah, bro. You don't win Seattle at home, bro. We're a bad football team. It's time to say.
You got Cincinnati coming after that week, so they got to come up. They got to do something, bro. Shit to get off the pot. All right, man. Let's go. Odell. He's been making the tours. He's always at the Giants game. He's been in L.A. with the Rams on the sideline. He tweeted out. Somebody. I think it was Big Swagoo. He tweeted like some teams that possibly should sign Odell. Where do you think Odell should sign? He's getting back healthy. He's almost a year out from his ACL. Players come back pretty within a year. Where do you think he should go, Key?
I think he's going back to the Rams, man, because they definitely need him.
Oh, bro.
It's always just a cup show. He'd been in the system. He'd had success there. And he knowing that he ain't got to be the top guy there, but he can be the number 2 receiver. And he going to get one-on-one coverage at the Rams. So, Odell always Hollywood anyway for his brand, you know what I'm saying? So, him being in LA, the weather, and they need that. And the Rams are struggling on offense without him. So,
big time.
people can say he can go to Buffalo, but you know what I'm saying? They got a nice core of receivers.
Yeah.
Green Bay, they're gonna be looking at him to be number 1. It's cold there. But I see him going back to the Rams. And the Rams desperately need him now. They see they need him. So, yeah.
I want to say he's going to be in Hollywood, but this is my surprise pick.
Whoa.
The Kansas City Chiefs.
No way. He had a chance to go there the first time.
Listen, don't be surprised you see Odell in Kansas City.
Why?
This is why. You get somebody like Odell, now you got Smith, Schuster, you got Odell, you got the big man, the tight end, and really outside of that, that's all you would have. Mm-hmm. Because if you look at they're a collective group, and he gets the ball to everybody. They're like that. That's what he showed last week. Mm-hmm. That I can throw the ball. But if you get an Odell now, they go from here to here, and now they really put the pressure on Buffalo. Now if he goes to Buffalo, now Buffalo really puts the pressure on Kansas City. Yeah. So my surprise pick for him, I know the Rams sound good. I like he say, Odell Hollywood. That's where he live at, that's where, he got all that Hollywood love, but you already won a championship with them. You already completed what you wanted to complete with them. Why not go to Kansas City or Buffalo?
One word.
And
Cold.
but this is the thing. But this is the thing though. You played in New York.
Bro.
No, but this is the thing.
As you get older, you want
older
that
now,
sun,
bro.
But this
LA
is the
lifestyle.
thing. But this is the thing. You only got 5 months. He might probably won't play till November. So you really ain't got but December, January. You done 2 months.
No.
2 months in Buffalo or 2 months in Kansas City. I mean, I'll do it for 2 months. For 2 months. That's only those are the two teams that you playing with, and 9 times out of 10, those are the same two teams might meet in the AFC Championship this year. Those two teams, Kansas City and Buffalo. Kansas City and Buffalo are the main two teams. I'm going to either one of them.
No.
All right.
I'll be in La La Land in LA. I know I'm gonna get targets, right? I know I'm the number 2 option. They need me. They're gonna pay him a little bit more probably, right? That's why I think his heart is. Like, even when he was a free agent, you put him with the Saints, Roma, Kansas City, Green. All those were nice when he was healthy. And he ended up signing with LA.
Who got the best chance to make it to the Super Bowl right now?
In the NFC, so wide open, dog. Like, honestly, like, it could be
Anybody in the NFC.
Well, let me say this. If the Rams
in the AFC, it's so stacked in the AFC. Ain't no guarantee if he go to Kansas City, they getting there.
if the Rams got to play the 49ers,
True. They beat him last year, though.
well,
With Odell.
But dude dropped the ball. I mean, he dropped.
I mean,
and they won the game. They won the game. If the dude catches the pick, it's a done deal. But it's going to be a hard enough time, I think, for the Rams to get to the Super Bowl this year.
Oh, they're looking bad.
It's going to be hard. It's going to be hard. And I think if he go to the Buffalo or Kansas City, he has a better chance of getting to that championship game.
We'll see.
And you only got to play for 2 months. If he's not coming back, probably November.
Probably November.
So yeah, you got to be there for like 2 or 3 months. That's it.
Man,
You can deal with the cold for 2 or 3 months. Hell, you lived in New York, bro. You lived in New York. At the end of the day, you lived in New York.
He was younger than bro.
I don't care.
He had a choice. He drafted.
I don't care. But
he had no choice.
But if you got a better chance to get 2 rings, those are your 2 best teams right now.
Yeah, ring possibly, yes.
Yes.
But
And you only
know
Well,
it's bigger than play.
He gonna be more happy being in the Rams because, like Ray said, he's gonna get targets.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's gonna you might get a couple of balls here and there in KC and Buffalo. But he gonna average like 8 or 9 targets a game in the Rams.
So he gonna be behind Cooper Cup.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna see, bro. But I think he plays about November, so I think he'll make his decision then. But all right, fair foul, man. Tua, he's recovering from a concussion he got against Cincinnati Bengals. Fair foul. Should he have played against Cincinnati, knowing that he could have had a possible concussion against the Bills? He looked like he was real wobbly. They said it was his back. The doctors cleared him. Fair foul. Do you think he should have played against Cincinnati?
Foul. We all know that answer.
Yeah.
He had a concussion, bro, and it was a quick turnaround. It wasn't even a whole week after having that concussion. So, yeah, they even now they came out and said it was a mistake. That's why somebody had to take the fall like the doctor. So,
yeah, as always says, it's easy to come out now after the fact and say it's a mistake. But if he got cleared through everything, the concussion protocol, what do you want him to do?
Man,
you gotta take care of yourself, bro.
Tua could have probably said, "No, I won't play."
Yeah.
But he cleared everything.
Yeah.
They go through the concussion protocol.
Athlete being out there, they can say all you want, but at the end of the day, bro, I gotta take care of myself, bro. And especially with all the shit, the history of the brain trauma and all this and that, bro.
CTE
So,
and all that.
yeah, nah. So yeah.
foul. All the way foul. It's foul to the point to where the Miami Dolphins has always been an organization who have done some slick stuff all the time. And it goes back to like OJ McDuffie years. When he sued them. When he sued them for giving them the shots in his toe, and he had to retire early from playing. So you gotta look at the Miami Dolphins and say, well, wait a minute here, what is going on in that organization where you putting players that are still hurt back out there to play? And like Keith said, Tua, from a standpoint, dude, you got up, you was punch drunk then. Yeah. I don't hear nobody. There wasn't no back injury. Okay.
You don't hold your head. You don't hold your head with a back injury.
Well, this is.
You don't even fall down like it.
But this is the thing with his back injury. If it was a back injury, right? Let's say it was a back injury. Your neurological symptoms or whatever was going on, it went straight to your brain. So guess what? Your spine or something is going on in your spine. Well, dude, it went straight to your brain. So why are you going back out there?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Because when he got up, Tua, he got up and did, he was just done. He did the icky shuffle. He was done.
Yeah, that boy was wobbly. You saw Naeem Hines?
Dog, it was just like him.
Boy.
You see what I'm saying?
That boy couldn't stand up.
So this is my question. This is my thing. If it was his back, like I said, if it was his back, it's something wrong with his spinal cord that caused him to do that. Because all of it hooked together. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, to Key's point, you got to realize I can't go today.
Yeah.
I don't care who in that organization say, well, we paying this amount of money, you need to go back out there. No. Because guess what? If you end up in a wheelchair, guess what? They're going to pay you a little pension and you're done. They don't care about you after that. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's where a lot of athletes got to realize, bro, when you're dealing with your back, your brain and things like that, dude, once you're out of the league, you're out of the league. They can care less. Because guess what? That train is going to keep moving for us making money. And I think that's where Tua have to realize, and not just Tua, other people, dude, if you don't take care of yourself, the league is not going to take care of you. You can see it now where they had to take the money for the older people. Yeah. The older guys who made a way for y'all guys to play today. If you don't take care of yourself, nobody's going to take care of you. And if you got to be smart. Guess what? If you can't play today, you got a couple of more weeks. You young. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to play that next game. And I think
this week.
And that's what I'm saying. So I'm like, dude, you gotta realize at the end of the day, you're your own contractor when you play in the league. Yeah. And once you out of that league, they can care less. If you ain't on Sports Center, you ain't on NFL Network and all that, bro, them people don't care about you. Yeah. You gotta make a decision, especially when you got family and kids. You gotta make a decision. Yeah. You know, and that's just what it is. I just think it's foul that the Miami Dolphins fired the doctor, because at the end of the day, it wasn't his decision. Everybody knows.
Yeah,
it wasn't the doctor's
decision. Somebody got to take the fall.
Exactly, but everybody knows that from past experiences, the Miami Dolphins is not an organization, to me personally, for what I've seen and the things they've done in the past and up to now, that they're real credible.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a bad situation, bro. Especially with all the head trauma, the CTE stuff. You know, they're trying to take a lot of the hitting out of the game. And it wasn't even a big hit, right? You know, he just kind of slung him down, his head hit the ground, and, you know, just you saw his hands, like, go disformed and stuff. But pray he all right, man, and, you know, hopefully be back on the field soon. He's out for this week against the Jets, so we'll see. All right, let's get to our NFL pick'ems. Bro, you starting to be, you should sell this, though. You need time for the argument, bro. Just pick them.
Yeah, I need to go ahead and get it right.
All right, let's go. London game. Giants versus Packers. Dsprings.
Packers.
Going with the Packs.
Packers.
Okay, all right. You want to be down with the Pack, huh, dog?
I don't trust in the Giants.
They 3-1, dog.
Play nobody.
I mean, shit, they play the game on their schedule, though.
Yeah, but they ain't beating Green Bay. You want to go with them?
Actually, I think they might have a chance, but I'm going to go with the Packers, though. But they think they got a shot. All right, Lions versus Pats.
Man, the Lions put up 40-some points last week and lost to Geno. I'm going to have to go with the Pats. With Swift out, they got to hope, man, St. Brown might be out. I mean, the half of their offense might be out for the Detroit Lions. Now, Zappy, you know, the new quarterback for the Pats, he did a pretty decent job. But now when you're the guy, we're going to see what it looks like. So, but I'm gonna go with the Pats. They at home.
All right, what you got, Keith?
I'm going with the Lions, bro.
I like the Lions. All right. I got Detroit pulling the win off in Foxborough. They got enough firepower, even with Swift and St. Brown. I think they get the win in Foxborough. All right, Bills versus Steelers. Pickett making his first start. You gonna go with the Pitts? You want Pittsburgh?
What? Pittsburgh? Man, this is gonna be the first season that our man up in Pittsburgh have a losing season. Yeah. This is gonna be the first year. I gotta go with the
That's
Bills.
A remarkable record, though.
Yeah.
Been coaching this long and never had a losing season.
You gonna have one this year?
Yeah.
I'm going with the Bills.
Yeah, I'm going with the Bills.
All right, sweep. Going with the Bills as well. Rams, Cowboys.
Rams bounce back this week. I think the defense for the Rams get it done.
Yeah, they underachieving, boy.
Yeah, they underachieving, but I think the Rams win.
Key.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Rams.
All right. Key, Bengals versus the Ravens. Key, who you got?
I'm going.
Joe, you trust?
Joe, I trust. Bengals.
I'm going with the Bengals. The Who They Boys. Dsprings.
The Ravens bounce back. They can't continue to keep losing from home. They done lost five. They done lost 5 in a row, including last year. I think Lamar done bounce back, put on the show. They win in a close one.
Shit. Bro, them boys' defense so bad, bro. They can't stop a fucking cold in the middle of the winter time with a chinchilla coat on.
Joe
But
about to throw for about
But this the problem.
Yeah, I got with the Bengals.
But Joe done can't block up front.
Yeah, but shit, bro. You just got to get it out your hand, bro.
Yeah.
And the Ravens shown, bro, they just can't stop nobody, dog.
Yeah,
They don't have no pass rush whatsoever. It's just bad in the Raven world, bro. So I'm going with the Bengals. All right, man, let's move on to some Major League Baseball. I know it's not one of Key's favorite subjects. You know, his Boston Red Sox are not in the hunt. But, you know, October baseball is always good, bro. You got the Yankees in the playoffs. You got the Mets, so New York is on fire right now. Donovan, what's your most intriguing wild card series? And again, give me your NLDS prediction. Who's going to play in the NLDS? So who went in the wild card round? And who's going to the NLDS?
Oh man, this is crazy because the team that I thought would be like on fire right now is Tampa Bay.
Yeah.
And they down 1-0
Yep.
to Cleveland.
Mm-hmm.
The Blue Jays and the Mariners, I'm not really worried about them. But I think Tampa Bay wins 2 in a row and we end up playing them, which is a tough out for us.
Gotcha.
I think the Blue Jays
Tough one.
I think Seattle finished them today.
Okay.
I think Seattle wins today. I'm doing the AL. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you good.
All right,
It's
so
wild
yeah,
card,
yeah.
wild card. Let's go.
So and I think the Mets and the Padres. Woo!
Man, you know what you gotta be picking. You know who you picking.
Hey. At the end of the day, I gotta go with the Padres, baby.
Boy, stop it.
I think y'all lose today.
Boy, stop it. Let me see.
I think y'all lose 2 in a row. I think y'all lose 2 in a row. And sad to say, even though the Phillies came back and won last night, the Cardinals is one of those teams that's shown they can be down and come back and win a series. And I think they'll beat the Phillies 2-1.
All right. Key. Just give me your thoughts, bro. I know you don't know who playing who.
Yeah, bro.
Just give me your thoughts on the playoffs, Major League Baseball, bro.
Well, my thoughts on the playoff, the Dodgers is the pressure's on them, having the best record. They ran through everybody.
Yeah.
They got all the stars.
Yeah, they're spending the money.
It's the pressure now to finish the deal.
Yeah.
Didn't they win it last year?
Nope.
They won the year before, right?
Yeah.
They won the year before.
The 20 season, shortened season.
Yeah.
But like I said, the last probably 4 years, they probably had 3 out of the 4 best records. And only got 1 championship to show for it.
So it's a big year for them this year.
So it's make or break.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love baseball. Like, it's probably one of my top favorite sports. It's just this time of the year is just so intriguing. When I go home with these new wild card scenarios. My Mets are struggling last night. Scherzer gave up 4 home runs. I was like in the spotlight, just drove. But we're gonna win 2 games in a row. We're gonna beat San Diego, move on to play the Dodgers, and we beating the Dodgers. I'm calling it right now. We're gonna beat the Dodgers. Watch. We're gonna beat the Dodgers.
Well, you
Seattle gonna move on.
You need Ray on your fan club, boy.
I'm telling you, watch what I tell. I'm calling it right now. October 8th, I'm saying we're gonna win 2 in a row against San Diego.
Division too. Just like you call
the
division
division.
this year.
Y'all felt y'all. What's crazy is
That wasn't even a collapse.
But you know what though? What I will give y'all this. Y'all fought as long as y'all could, but I think injuries and key positions hurt y'all. But then at the end of the day, you can't just lose the way y'all lost to the Braves the last series.
It ain't even the Brave series I'm mad at.
Well, but this is the thing though. Y'all measured against them. Like if y'all beat them, it's
Right.
without any doubt. Y'all the 2 best teams in that division.
Bro.
Y'all lost to them at a pivotal time where y'all shouldn't have lost. And I think
We should at least got 1.
yeah, but y'all didn't get none.
Listen, it wasn't even the Brave series that got me hot. We got swept by the Cubs.
It don't matter.
Bro, we sweep the Cubs. The Brave series don't even matter.
Yeah, but this is the thing.
It don't even matter. We finished with the same record.
But this is the thing. When you want to be a top flight security
You
team,
gotta beat the best.
there you go.
I get it. But are the Braves really the best?
No, they
They
didn't
done
change.
won the division
They done won the division.
What I'm saying.
And they walk y'all down.
Yeah.
Dude, say, bro, listen. And JD probably debating this too. Yes, we were up 10.5 games. The Braves were playing bad. They were playing almost 700 baseball from the middle of the summer on. That is a unheard of pace for any team to be playing. Unheard of, dog. So for us, if you go into 1 week and we go 5-5, and they go 10-0, you'd have made up 5 games right there in a week.
Right. At the end of the day,
we should have won the division. Yes.
No, all that shit don't matter. You had a chance.
We did,
and
we failed miserably.
And you failed.
We failed miserably, but at the same time, if we don't lose 2 out of 3 against Pittsburgh, get swept against the Cubs, that series with Atlanta don't even mean nothing.
Right.
We still win the division by 2-3 games, and it didn't even matter.
At the end of the day, that happened.
It did. But all this happened. All of September happened.
Hold on. What did y'all tell me about Houston? Houston walked us down, and you didn't hear me complain. Like, look, as long as we in the playoffs and we had to play the first round, I was good with that. Mm-hmm. Y'all had a chance. Even I don't care. You got swept by the Cubs, all that. When it was time to step up the play, you failed. Okay. So that's what you're working with right now.
And we suffering. We got a bad matchup against the Padres. I don't like it. But we have to handle with Odell. We got our best pitcher going tonight. We're going to win tonight. We're going to win tomorrow. Play the Dodgers in 2 days. And we win in the Dodgers series 4-3. And that's what, no, it's 3 out of 5. We're gonna beat the boys in the division series. Put it down, mark it, boom.
Man, they're going to turn that New York man head upside down tomorrow.
I might be pissed tonight, but hey, I'm competing on my team, bro. We ain't got nothing to lose, bro. All right, it's been a lot of debate, bro, with Aaron Judge, Barry Bonds, who had the better season. Those who don't know, Barry Bonds is the home run king with 73 home runs. Regardless of if they want to say it's the steroid era or not, he is the official home run king. Judge just broke Roger Maris's American League record the other night. Dad, I'm going to start with you. Who had the better season, the Bonds 2001 season or the Aaron Judge 2002 season?
Bonds. And this is why. Bonds, Sammy Sosa, Mark McGwire, despite all the little talk about, the steroid era and all this and that, baseball was at a low before them guys started doing that. Mm-hmm. It was at a low. Nobody didn't care about baseball. Mm-hmm. When those guys started hitting home runs and taking a note like, hey, baseball is fun again, baseball made a lot of money. Yep. They made a lot of money. Now, you're going to have the writers, well, they cheat the game, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Everybody cheats the game. Mm-hmm. Everybody cheats the game. People talk about Babe Ruth and all this. Well, he was a racist. Allegedly was a racist. So, they want to talk about all these other things about they cheated the game, but what about outside the game? If you're going to judge the person all the way around. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And what Bonds did to hit 73 home runs, and I don't care how much steroids, you got to have good hand-eye coordination. What? I don't care how pumped y'all, it's plenty dude probably pumped up now and can't hit a baseball. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I don't want to hear that. They put baseball back on the map. And Judge, what he's done, he did great. Yeah. He's done a great thing. I'm glad he broke the record. Because I don't want to hear about Roger Maris no more. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's Aaron Judge. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I think what Barry Bonds did to hit 73 was great. Yeah. And like I said, baseball was at a high end. But what Aaron Judge did this year, it put baseball at another level for people to watch. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? The Yankees was playing well. We back in the playoffs again. We got a good chance, win the championship. But I just think that both of them are great. Mm-hmm. I think we put ourselves in a box to say, well, who is better, who's not better. These guys are just great because everybody can't do what they've done. Yeah. I don't care if Barry Bonds would have hit 62 home runs, a 70, whatever. A lot of people can't do what these guys are doing, and that's just what it is. And I think we put ourselves in the box trying to compare them too much. Why they can't just be the person that they are and the player that they are?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. People gonna say because of the steroids they gonna go with Judge, but I'm with what Barry Bonds did was special, bro. And people try to discredit Barry Bonds, bro, but that dude was one of the best baseball players I've ever seen, bro.
He might be the best of all time.
I haven't seen, bro. I'm talking about do it all, bro. Yeah. Hit, catch, whatever. So, and they gonna try to discredit him, but I gotta go with Barry Bonds, bro. Shit, he had to do it. Everybody else was doing it during that time. So, but the dude was talented anyway. Like I said,
he was an MVP with Pittsburgh.
Yeah,
bro.
Since you can put me on that shit, and I bet I could hit 70-something home run.
It's hard, bro.
Yeah.
It is hard. No matter. Yeah, you might recover faster if you got an injury,
Yeah.
but they hit 73 home runs. But the shit hit the baseball in general is hard.
Right.
But yeah, for me, it's definitely the Barry Bonds. Yeah, Judge had a phenomenal season, up for the Triple Crown, almost won. But to hit 73 home runs that Bonds did, when people weren't even pitching to this dude.
Right.
Exactly.
No, they weren't even pitching to Barry. No, they were walking with the bases loaded. Just not so he won't hit a grand slam on him, dog. Right? So for me, the Barry Bonds, and like I said, Barry Bonds was an MVP with Pittsburgh when they had the Killer Bees.
Yeah.
When
Him
they
and
had
Bobby Bonilla.
Bobby Bonilla, Bell, and Bonds. And then they had Van Slyke in center.
Mm-hmm.
Dog, he was a dog then. You know what I'm saying? So even though he was on the steroids, to hit 73 home runs, but it's remarkable. And I don't think that record will ever be broken again. It's just there's just too many games to try to catch up and play. But to me, he has the best season of all time, bro. And I think he's probably the best player of all time.
And I think I have an issue though with Roger Maris' son. Now you want to change the rules because you know your dad's record about to be it's gone. Like, man, stop it. You know what I'm saying? Stop it. Like, I hate when you got to make exceptions. Well, you know, my dad need to be in this rule and they need no. Guess what? It's all together.
Yeah.
And just deal with it that your father, 61, was long gone. You know what I'm saying? It's long gone. And I hate with these rules. I just don't like where, well, you know, you want to feel sympathy. For what?
Yeah.
I don't feel sympathy. The man's record was broken.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I say, Judge had a great year. I'm a big Judge fan. I'm a Yankee fan. But at the end of the day, like you said, what Barry Bonds did, steroids, no steroids, can't nobody say they hit 73 home runs. And like I said before, I don't care how juiced up you are. If you don't have good hand-eye coordination to hit that ball, it's not going to happen. Mark McGwire had juiced up and he couldn't hit 73.
Yeah.
Sammy Sosa was juiced up, couldn't hit 73. But this is the thing. At the end of the day, baseball did not have any rules against steroids.
Yeah.
So you can't get mad and try to flip the script and won't allow these dudes to get in the Hall of Fame because you all feel some kind of way. But y'all wasn't feeling that kind of way when baseball was making a whole bunch of money. Because it was pastime. Ain't nobody watching, ain't nobody cared about baseball till those guys started doing that.
Shit, even back in the day with Ruth and them boys, Vicodin and Percocets and all that.
And they weren't even playing against the best players.
Yeah.
And that's my issue with when they start talking about Babe Ruth and all those other guys. You didn't even play against the best players. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You didn't play against the best players. You played against dudes that was at way below average. And I really truly believe that if they'd have had the guys from the Negro League coming over there to the playing with everybody else, a lot of this stuff would be obsolete.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, man, definitely Barry Bonds. So before we get out, let's get a little college football. Key, what your team doing today, man?
Man, we struggling, bro. And it's not even that what Tennessee is doing. It's we got stopped on 4th and 1 twice. Turning the game, kickoff, led the points. Then the defense just gave up a big one, bro. But like I said, this year is some more of dude getting this stuff together, bro. Get your licks in now this year because we're gonna be here next year. But my problem with now is Daniels, bro. He's a good quarterback, but Kelly is on his ass because we got 2 of the top receivers in the country. Mm-hmm. You don't have to wait till they wide open, bro. If it's one-on-one coverage, you got to throw the football to give them a chance to win a battle, bro. Mm-hmm. And that's his issue right now. Yeah. He's not. You got the number 2 prospect receiver in the NFL next year going out, and then you got Naples, who probably one of the top 2-3 receivers in college this year, and you never throw a 50-50 ball, bro. You wait till the people got to be wide open, and that's why he take all his running or take sacks, and you got to let the ball go, bro. Because it's like in the NFL. You're not going to have wide open throws. You got to fit stuff into coverage, and you got to give your receivers a fighting chance. And that's the difference with our offense this year, bro. Kelly got to go get that quarterback that don't wait till their receivers wide open. Mm-hmm. You throw them open. Yep. You put it in the window where they make a play against the defense.
Yeah, that separate the good quarterback.
Yeah, and that's what we are missing with LSU right now, our offense, bro. Because now I saw Kelly threw his hand up. Man, throw the fucking ball. He's one-on-one. Yeah. Bro, you... Come on, bro, because I already told we wide receiver you. I'm just saying, bro. The
Man,
fact,
y'all
the fact is in the pudding, bro.
What you say? The fact is
bro,
in the pudding,
y'all not wide receiver.
We are wide
If
receiver.
anybody wide receiver, you is Ohio State.
No, bro.
Ohio State.
They up there.
Yo, they're bro. Ohio State got a better crop. They got a better crop of receivers than what y'all have.
What
Stop, bro.
In the league?
Yes.
No,
stop
it, bro. We got 2 top 5 receivers in the league. Stop it. Ohio State don't,
bro. When you said college, you said college.
No, I'm talking about transition. Jefferson and Chase.
They right.
They top 5.
I'm not gonna knock them.
Ohio State don't
I'm not
have
gonna
that
knock
in the
them.
league. Ohio State don't have that in the league, buddy.
And that's 2 out of how many y'all done had?
Okay. We done had
2.
Odell. We done had Landry.
Two that had.
We done had Odell.
That's
Landry.
2 that y'all done had come through there.
Odell, Landry.
Y'all got a small.
Bo.
Y'all got
I
a
can
small.
keep going, bro.
Y'all got a small.
No, we ain't got a small. I'm talking about Hall of Fame potential receivers, baby. I ain't talking about just going. Shit, Odell gonna have a chance to get in there. He gonna have a chance.
Odell's not getting in.
He gonna have a chance.
Odell's not getting in, bro.
The injuries, I think, stopped.
Odell's not getting in, bro.
You don't have the numbers.
Odell's not getting in. Jarvis Landry's not getting in there.
Well,
the only person y'all got, you better hold you, is Jefferson and Chase.
Right,
that's it.
Who Ohio State got?
Shit, none.
All right.
All right. Who y'all got in the Hall of Fame?
I'm talking about.
They got Chris Carter.
I'm talking about.
They got Chris Carter.
Okay.
So who do y'all have in the Hall of Fame?
You just said we're gonna have 2.
No, you hope to have 2.
No, we gonna have 2.
You hope to have 2.
Injuries, we thought that about Odell, dog.
Odell's not
but only way Odell ain't getting in because he got hurt.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, he's not getting in.
Right.
But we'll see.
Yeah, so we receive with you, baby.
What y'all gonna do tonight, Clemson?
Oh man, we're gonna handle the business. For me, this is a game where it comes down to mental toughness.
Okay.
You know, we done had a big game at Wake Forest where we had a shootout. We had a tough game against North Carolina State where we played balance. We did what we had to do to win. But I think when you're going on the road after 2, games like that, I want to see the mental toughness. Okay. Are we mentally tough? Are we back to where we used to be when we had Deshaun, we had Trevor, we had Taj? Are we mentally tough? Okay. I think DJ is playing well. I think it's coming together now. We're starting to get healthy. But at the end of the day, I want to see the toughness. That are we tough? Are we back to being tough like we used to be? Like last year was a downer. Everybody thought we was done. But I think this year, these guys understand that, hey, in order to be put back on the map, to be what we want to be, and that's a championship team, we have to win these games on the road when we done had 2, back-to-back exciting games.
For sure. Miami winning today. Put it on the board. We beating Carolina. Closing thoughts, Key.
Man, the best time of the year. Y'all got y'all baseball playoffs, got the NBA back and started preseason. Mm-hmm. NFL and college going strong. So, it's a good time. Good time for sports.
October is a good month for sports. No doubt.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm with Key on this, man. This is the perfect time, you got all the sports going strong. You can take your pick on the week now. When you don't want to watch the Thursday night NFL game, you can go watch, NBA, or, something. You can go watch something that can keep your interest because these Thursday night games, they got to do better. But at the end of the day, it's a perfect time for sports. And, it's great. It's great to be out and about and to see people's faces enjoying what we like to enjoy, whether you're in the house or out at the bar, whatever. But it's a great time.
Thanks. Great show. We definitely a good time, a lot of topic to talk about. So, you know what? We out here. Mm-hmm. We out.
Man, I'll tell you one thing. Oh boy, we'll be out there. He's going to be back in Clemson.
Cool.
Very venerable.